Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Let's make use of this rainy day. We'll get in the garage and make a bow drill friction fire. Here is another piece of the leg that came off the fire table that was rotted. And yesterday I made a short where I used the silky gomboy and I ripped this off. Let's go ahead and make a very tiny spindle. This is just going to be a 1/2 inch, and we'll use the rest of this for a fireboard and for the shavings. So you got to have scrapings if you're going to use a wood shavings tinder bundle, but you don't want to be in that moisture there. That should be enough. That is the magic. When you encapsulate your ember with that stuff, it'll make that ember so much bigger, so much hotter, and ignite those shavings. You need a good sharp spine on your knife to be able to make scrapings. All right, let's pick up the pace. You've seen me make feathers before and big piles of coarse shavings. I do not want this video to be a 1/2 hour long, so this is what we're left with. This is going to be my 1/2 inch spindle right here. Let's take the gomboy and cut it off below that knot. We can go ahead and turn that into a fireboard right now. It helps me to make it square before I go to round. I can make it into a true cylinder. I'm trying to hold it at an angle to where it won't be all glare. And since this is the smaller end, I'll come down 1 inch and bring that to a point for the bearing block end. I'll come down to 1/4 inch, 2 facets all the way around, come up 1/8 inch, 2 facets all the way around, come up 1/16 inch, facets all the way around. Please check out my bow drill playlist. I have over 100 videos in there and many really good, really thorough tutorials. And be using my big bow, paracord. Be cutting the notch with this Japanese pull saw, which is really meant to be a PVC pipe saw, and fat wood bearing block. Scrapings, feathers, coarse shavings. Let's go for the burn in. I like to do a very good burn in, good and deep, with lots of char on it. Ideally, I would want my char to be even darker than that, but let's go with that. I like a square point notch, and that's what we've got here. This pine dust is always kind of fluffy, so if you have a pointy notch, it tends to clog the notch up. going to let that build a little bit before I even put this dust on top of it. Here's our bearing block end. That wood always does a great job for a bearing block. And the hot end, big old square point notch. Your goal here is to build as big of an ember as you possibly can before you have to put it in the hobo stove. The flames mean nothing when you're trying to make a shavings tinder bundle go to flames. The flames will trick you into thinking you have ignition, and when you put them in the hobo stove and they go out, you have no ember in there to blow it back into flames. When the smoke starts streaming off of it that fast, many times you can just leave it, let it cook for about 30 to 60 seconds, and the next time you blow on it, it'll go right to flames. All right, y'all, do me a favor. Before you leave my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in that drop-down list, select all, and do give the video a like. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.